Hey guys, today we're going to be taking a look at one person. His name is Zithorian. He has 150 wins and 8 losses, having a 95% win rate in Diamond 4 at the moment, while having a outstanding 95% win rate, 120 games being played, while having a perfect KDA in a pretty good farm on Rengar in the jungle. Guys, today we're going to be taking a look at the way how this guy carries himself in literally every single game. So with that being said, guys, let's just go over the game right away. Okay, so where's the play? There we go. This is going to be so unbelievably interesting because me personally, guys, I'm a top main. This guy plays jungle. There's a lot to learn this game for both you guys and me. I do know a lot of things about the jungle. You know, as a challenger player myself, I get to play, you know, with the challenger junglers every game. So I know a decent amount about jungling, but I really want to see, like, how does this person carry this game? So he's going for the level 1 right away. Starting off with the level 1 cheese. Quickly going over the setup that this guy is playing with right now. He's taking Conqueror inside the jungle while having Triumph, Bloodline, Coup de Grace, Sudden Impact with Relentless, Hunter. Also taking attack speed, AD, and armor. Let's speed this up a little bit. Let's see where he's going to be starting. Okay. Now I'm very interested. I really want to see how is he going to carry this game. Starting off with the red buff. I'm assuming he's probably, well, let's see what he's going to do. Takes the red buff. Rotates towards the, oh, this camp actually, okay. He's going for the red buff into this camp, taking only one single creep, probably for the XP, is what I'm assuming. Also taking 1 Q on the camp so he can charge up his passive. Immediately rotating towards the blue buff right after taking that like tiny little creature before. Okay. So he's rotating from the red buff all the way to here, taking the blue buff instantly. Very interesting kind of pathing so far. And also going for this one. After this game, he's going to be level 3. I think he's probably going to try to like play aggressive out of in mid and bot right now. He's going for the wolves instead. This is going to be very interesting. So he's kind of like going for a decent, good wave clear right now. Or jungle path. He sees the Graves sitting on the map right now. He saw that Graves was doing the raids right there. As you guys can see, they have vision right here on the spot, and he's playing around it. As soon as he appeared on the map, he's going there immediately. He's going for the full-on 1v1, pinging around to see if the mid lane is going to come here as well. Taking the red buff. The red buff has went to Graves, but he does win this 1v1 here. Missed it. He won this 1v1 pretty hard, but he got away. Very unfortunate for him. And mid lane did have the pressure before, but Syndra lost the pressure as he was fighting for the 1v1. Now what surprises me the most is that Kassadin didn't take him out earlier. Kassadin is very scared of Rengar right now. I think he could have just took him out. They're about to get a free kill on that Kassadin. The good thing is Rengar used his smite earlier. That's how he got his health. And he's going to take the first kill right here. He did take a risk, but he got him. Okay. He's going to keep on the wave clearing here. He's definitely not scared of Graves coming at all. He's even going for the camp inside the river. There could be a chance that Graves could be there. He needs to have the pressure from the mid laner in order to do this. He has the complete pressure by Syndra, but she does not have any mana. Luckily though, Graves is not there at the moment. He just got this River Camp for free. That's really good for him. It could have gone wrong. Seems like he's going to go for one more camp, taking the golems here as well, before proceeding to go back to base to buy his items. It also appears that he's going to be maxing his Q first, which is honestly normal for Rengar jungle. It seems like it appears that he's going to continue farming up for the next jungle camp as well. I think he's probably trying to rush a Tiamat. We'll see about it. Maybe he goes for Lethality. Either way, this guy values his jungle a lot. He doesn't necessarily go back to base right after he's like 200 health. He always proceeds and farms up, using his teammates to get the pressure to take the jungle camps even when he's low. He's using the pressure from his teammates to his advantage. The first item he buys is going to be a Tiamat. And this is honestly, I think this is a really good item on Rengar, because not only does this allow you to wave clear jungle a lot faster than supposed to, but the Tiamat is also being used inside the combos of Rengar. So when he goes for a complete jump, he can just use the Tiamat into the combo, doing more damage. So it's doing two things. Proceeds and farms up the wolves. So far, he currently only has about 2 assists. Has been trying to play aggressive around the enemy jungle for once, using the pressure from the team. Another fight is about to start right now. He's got the teammates with him. He also has fully stacked passive. And the enemy team is very weak around this stage because they have a Karthus. He's walking around to see if he can take a catch. Goes in from the flank, taking down the Graves. Doesn't even get an assist from him. Honestly, that's just unfortunate for Rengar. So far, the things that have been happening for him, outside of like the jungle pathing, him just farming up, he had a 1v1 with Graves before, and he ran off. He was able to run off, not getting the kill. He's about to reach level 6 very soon. The blue buff is up right now. I think once Rengar reaches level 6, he can start to snowball the game. I think that's where Rengar gets a lot of fun. So the Tiamat, once again, is for the jungle pathing, for the jungle clear. As soon as he gets to level 6, that's where the snowballing of Rengar truly begins. He's going back to base right now just to get his next item. Very understandable. He's got a lot of gold right now. What is he going to buy? He's getting another longsword to max out his damage. Getting 2 longswords. He's just stacking up as much damage right now, as much as possible. And now he's going to be looking for fights. Now he's going to be looking for ganks. The red buff is up right now. He will probably take that first before ganking. Yeah, he's just going to continue trying to like wave clear, trying to get as much farm as possible, trying to maxing it out. Even despite the red buff being up, he's going for the golems first, but he doesn't finish off the golems. That's not something that I usually see that much. Most junglers are finishing off the camp. He's going with a fully stack. He's going for Graves. He knows that the top laner is nearby. The enemy top lane is nearby. He's going for a TP. They're losing the pressure. Top lane did not really have the pressure. Well, he kind of did, but not enough. The mid laner also did not have the pressure, so that was lost pretty quickly. Although I knew what Rengar was trying to pull off. He wanted to like jump over the plants and then go ganking top, but the pressure of top and mid, it was completely lost. That's how he got caught. But it seems like after he died, he's just rushing bot lane immediately, taking down even more, trying to like gank bot lane, getting the pressure there. Very well played by both bot lane and Rengar as well right there. Right after Rengar died, he just rushed as quickly as he could down bot lane because he saw like a very good opportunity. It also appears that he's going to go mid, but he knows that he knows that Graves might be nearby. That's why he's waiting here. He's going for the dragon. He sees a hero coming in mid lane, but proceeds and takes the dragon first because to this guy, it's a lot more important. He values the dragon over the first turret. Takes down that Graves with the ultimate and also takes down that Cassin. Very well played by that Sad, using his flash to get the catch on Cassin because he could have got away. Technically. Now this game is highly in the favor for Rengar right now because besides getting the like really good jungle pathing, he also gets the farm in mid right now, taking down all of this XP for himself right now. Instead of just going back inside the jungle to take down camps, he's just going mid lane, taking down all the farm that he could right there and taking down another plating as well, so he could use all of that gold for himself to proceed and snowball this game. It seems like he values the river camp as well. He's always trying to take that river camp, especially for the gold XP, but also the vision. Very important for Jace. You can clearly tell that this Rengar player is focusing around getting the jungle camps, focusing as much about like staying completely farmed up. I was kind of expecting to see like a super hard camp in a certain lane, getting lots of kills and playing around this. But this Rengar is actually playing around his own jungle and just farming around his own jungle and then ganking at times when it's the best. Deciding when to go dragon and the other stuff. I was kind of expecting to see a Rengar like having this playstyle of playing aggressive and sitting inside the enemy jungle, creating like super pressure while ganking, camping a lane. It seems like he doesn't get to finish his jungle item, he just goes for a complete Lethality rush as quickly as possible. So he takes Tiamat as the wave clear, and then proceeds to go for full Lethality for the Ghostblade or Duskblade. And then proceeds to go back to like farming, taking down all the jungle camps for himself. Even the blue buff goes to himself. Even when mid lane is like kind of like fighting between mid, this guy values his jungle camps a lot. Uses his control, like his red trinket, to see if there's like any wards nearby. He's trying to like play aggressive right now, trying to see if there's like any wards nearby so he can sit inside the enemy jungle. He saw the Karthus on bot lane, using his ultimate immediately to see if he's still nearby. Is going to take down a free kill on this Karthus right now. Karthus has only shown up on the map for a little bit of a fraction of a second. He disappeared very quickly. But this guy sees it, he ults immediately and walks down bot lane to take that kill. That was a good decision made by Rengar. He's going to get to finish his item right now. This is going to be highly in the favor for him. So it appears that he likes the Duskblade a lot. So instead of like rushing the jungle item, this guy he wants to rush Lethality. He wants to rush that Duskblade so he can jump onto an enemy and completely destroy that guy with just one combo. He seems to value the Lethality a lot here. Goes for the red buff. Takes down the golems again. So he's going back to like farming up, just so he can stay completely farmed up. He's trying to gank top lane against a Kassadin. There should be no problem for him. Okay. Kassadin got away. At least while using the flash. If Kassadin did not use the flash before, this would have been no problem for this guy at all. But Instead of going back to farming or going mid lane or anything like that, Rengar is walking around the lane and still going to dive that castle on a turret so he doesn't get like to farm out the lane. Very well played by Rengar. Do not ever let your opponents, like if you gank a lane, do not ever let your opponents just farm out. You can just dive them on a turret. Especially if you're playing Rengar with the Duskblade. Okay, that ultimate from Seth was nice. So this kind of playstyle that Rengar has, he has this kind of like farming playstyle while having like a kind of like aggressive playstyle in between. Trying to like farm up the early game and trying to like walk inside the enemy jungle and seeing if he can 1v1. If he doesn't get a catch inside the jungle and he doesn't really get the pressure from his teammates, he'd rather just farm up. And when the time is right, whenever he gets like to snowball, let's say he gets like mid, right? He gets all the lethality. Eventually he gets to that point where he can just 1v1 anybody on himself. Where he gets the ultimate, he gets all the lethality. He can just do like one combo and just kill somebody. This guy values that a lot. They need to fight around the dragon right now. And Jace and Set are very slow. They still have to walk up there. Instead of standing around the dragon, Rengar proceeds and takes the farm. So even in moments like this, when the teammates are kind of like playing Aram, this guy quickly takes a camp so he can probably just stack up his passive. I think that's probably the main reason. I understand like this build. This build is very good in Rengar. So far, like, you don't necessarily need to have a jungle item on Rengar. It's just that you need lethality as quickly as possible. Goes in for the jump on Karthus, gets that kill as well. Instead of being at the dragon, smiting the dragon, he probably knew that there was nobody inside the enemy team that could probably take down the dragon, especially because Cassian was top. He just tried to go for the catch on Karthus instead, getting another catch. He's now worth about 1,000 gold right now. So far, this game is played almost clean by Rengar. Just farming up, waiting for good and great opportunities. As long as he doesn't make a mistake now, then this game is going to be a 100% win. He's currently worth like 1,000 gold, so if he dies like once, he's going to lose a lot, but he's probably going to prevent that from happening. Gets another catch on the Graves. He proceeds, sees if he can get like another catch, but he knows he can't fight for Karthus and Xerath. But he's waiting inside the jungle to see if Aurelia is going to walk nearby, but doesn't get there. It's too risky for him, so he goes back to like taking jungle camps. He sees a kill in bot lane. Jhin is fighting for Aurelia, and he's just walking up to it to clean it up as well. He could have jumped on the Xerath though. Could have. He's trying to go for the 1v2 right here, trying to take down that Graves, but once again, it's a little too risky for him. He has to back off. He tried to go for like the catch. He tried to make a play right there by going back in and taking that kill. It was very risky. He literally just gave 1,000 gold away, which allows the enemy team to potentially make a comeback in this game. But it's just a tiny mistake. He dies and rushes top lane immediately to try and get another catch with his ultimate. Right after he dies, he does not take a camp. He just immediately proceeds and tries to get a catch. That's a good way of making progress this game, especially now because the Baron is up. starts an entire team fight, gets 2 kills again. And now they go for... Okay, that's... Like, he's getting multiple catches around now. It allows him to get a Baron. So not only did he get a couple catches, but he also set up an entire Baron. And he's now using his ultimate again to see if he could catch another guy. Around now is when people generally don't expect like a Rengar gank. Not even cast it and is able to get away. Very good. Before going back to base, he wants to like keep on pushing this lane so that somebody has to defend the turret. And he gets to slay the dragon. That backboard when Aurelia was jumping on her. On him, I mean. He's waiting for an item right now. Okay. He's got about 12 kills right now, completely carrying the mid lane game for the team. So far, everything he did in terms of like Baron and Dragons, he started out most of the team fights for the team. Immediately goes back inside the ultimate to catch the Aurelia. Aurelia goes down right now. This is an opportunity for the team to go to continue pushing lanes. Instead of going top to help out Jace pushing in, he's going mid to help out the rest of his teammates. Does not have an ultimate though, so he's not able to do that much. I kind of like this guy playstyle. I like it. He's using the red trinket to clear up the jungle. He knows that there are no wards nearby, so he can do whatever he wants. He can just sit inside the jungle. That was a very well played play right there by Rengar. He used the plant to force Graves to fall inside the jungle. Goes back to farming, the usual routine. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this guy plays Rengar pretty well. Okay. This Rengar totally has this game in his hands right now. Gets the godlike, 15 kills. Still does not have a jungle item at this point. Just going full lethality. Okay. When there's nothing to do around the map, he's just farming up too. Oh, that's a risk. He was worth about 1,000 gold right now, right? So one thing that I always say, it's very important. If you're worth like 1,000 gold, you gotta keep in mind, if you accidentally die against the opponents, they get like 1,000 gold from you. That's a chance for the enemy team to potentially make a comeback. This is very important if you want to carry games. Let's take a look at the what his next pathing is. This time, instead of like walking down the enemy team to get a catch, he's just farming top. This is not the best call ever, considering that the dragon is currently up at the moment. He's going in for the ultimate. Catching the Aurelia. This is going to be very important if he wants to take the dragon. His ultimate is only 35 seconds right now, so he can just continue to use it over and over. 16 kills right now. He even sold his jungle items purely to get another lethality item and eventually the black lever. He can take the dragon so unbelievably fast. Okay. The next objective is going to be Baron. He knows that he's gonna take it. Immediately pinging for the Baron. Okay. And they're getting the Baron as well. They're getting the Baron super fast. Now all they have to do right now is pushing top and mid at the same time. Maybe getting a catch, that's all they need right now. As you guys can see, like, Rengar as a champion, it is unbelievably easy to carry this champion if you play this champion to perfection. The less mistakes you create on Rengar, and, like, of course, you gotta be mechanically good, but the more you play this champion to perfection, you can carry so hard. Gets the catch and the cast it in. That's going to be the game right here because they have Baron. Even getting the catch on the Aurelia, that's going to be the end. Still has the ultimate to take down one of the opponents as well. Very well played, Rengar. The early game, the teammates played very well, but in the end, what matters is, like, Rengar carried the mid late game. Anyways, this is pretty much how he plays Rengar. Thank you for watching today. Don't forget to check out on my stream if you want to see, like, challenger gameplay. I'm streaming like 6 times a week. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys. And if you guys want to see more in the future, let me know in the comments right below, guys. I'll see you guys later. Peace.